Eli hadn't been home in 5 years. The town looked unchanged, cracked sidewalks, peeling paint on the diner, the old water tower rusting with pride, but his father's house felt smaller now, quieter. As he stood at the front door, suitcase in hand, he almost knocked, as if Thomas might still open it. The funeral was quiet, efficient. A few neighbors stopped by, offering nods and casseroles. Eli thanked them, his voice dull and detached. Grief didn't slam into him like a wave. It came slow, creeping in like fog, wrapping around his chest until it became hard to breathe. Claire found him afterward, leaning against the porch railing, eyes on the ground. "You okay?" she asked, pressing a slice of lemon pie into his hands, the kind his father used to bake when Eli was a boy. He gave a faint smile. "I don't know." "You still carry the same weight in your eyes," she said gently. "Just heavier now." That night, long after the house had gone still, Eli wandered out to the workshop. The door creaked open to reveal a space frozen in time. Dust coated every surface. The scent of sawdust, oil, and faint tobacco lingered in the air. Tools hung neatly on the walls, labeled in his father's careful handwriting. A cracked radio sat on the windowsill, silent. On the workbench, under a folded cloth, lay a small leather journal. For Eli. He hesitated before opening it. "I never was good with words, son. I built things instead. But this is something I needed to say, in case I didn't get the chance." The entries began nearly a year ago, the day after their last phone call, the one where Eli had promised he'd visit soon. Soon had never come. His father wrote plainly, sometimes clumsily, but with care, about watching Eli grow, about the quiet pride he carried every time Eli called, even just to say hello, about missing the boy who once asked to help him build birdhouses, always hammering too hard, always grinning. "Remember that birdhouse we made together? You were 7, and used the hammer like it owed you money. It's still in the shed, crooked as hell, but I never fixed it. I liked it that way. It was yours." Eli paused, fingers brushing the pages. He remembered the birdhouse, bright blue, nails sticking out at odd angles. He thought it was perfect. The journal continued. Birthdays, quiet milestones, even mentions of Eli's apartment in the city. And then, the final page. "There's one last thing I made for you. It's not finished. I ran out of time. But maybe, if you want to, you can finish it." Eli's eyes scanned the workbench again. Tucked beneath a tarp sat a wooden clock, hand-carved with delicate vines around its frame. The gears were half-assembled, the face incomplete. In the center was a small, square space, empty, meant to hold a photo. He didn't sleep that night. He just sat there, the journal in one hand and the clock in the other. Back in the city, Eli cleared space on his kitchen table. He watched online videos, visited hardware stores, and taught himself how to sand, polish, and align. His hands, once used only to type, slowly learned the rhythm of wood and metal. Each tick of the gear became a heartbeat, each stroke of sandpaper, a memory coming back to life. When the final piece clicked into place, he slipped a photo into the center, a picture of him on his father's shoulders, both of them laughing, caught in sunlight from 20 years ago. The clock chimed once, softly. Now it sits on Eli's shelf, nestled between his books and framed degrees. It tells time, but more than that, it tells a story. The story of a father who built love into everything he touched, and of a son who, finally, learned to see it.